Hi, this is my video for the multiplanar movements assignment. So tensegrity is basically a term to describe how we view the body, how we can understand how it moves, what it does, and how different movements and motions affect how the body reacts. Tensegrity is used to help people understand how the body can really do what it does. An example that I saw in a video that I really liked was a ball form with wooden dowels and elastic bands, and the wood acted as the bones and the elastic bands acted as the tendons or joints. And then depending on how you push the ball, the rest of it reacts. So compression, tension, which is basically how the body moves. So I think it's used to help how to visualize how the body is always compensating for tension while trying to maintain its integrity and its balance. For shoulder joint adduction and adduction, you can visualize doing lateral raises like this. This goes through the frontal plane and the sagittal axis. Lumbar spine flexion and extension, so this would be extension and flexion. You can visualize flexion in getting ready to do a deadlift, getting into the reading stance, and then extension obviously for back extensions that will work your lower back and your glutes. Shoulder girdle protraction and retraction. Protraction would be in bringing your shoulder blades back, like getting ready to do bench press, and then retraction would be the opposite, bringing them up, perhaps in a shoulder press movement. Next is knee extension and flexion. So this would be knee extension and then flexion. And these would be used in seated leg curls and obviously knee extensions. These go through the sagittal plane and the frontal axis. Hip rotation can be a little difficult when you're trying to visualize exactly what plane it goes through. So I'm going to use hip rotation in terms of a golf swing. So the movement would basically be like this way for hip rotation. And that would go through a transverse plane with a vertical axis. The best way to remember this is rotation is usually in the transverse plane, even though not a lot of exercise movements go through that plane.